Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Capricorn weekly money and career reading from May 19th to the 25th, 2025. Capricorns, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Capricorn's weekly money and career, May 19th to the 25th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section. And be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of May. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. I'm going to pull one oracle card to see what the root of the matter is, what we need to know. What is it we need to know for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What do we need to know? What is the message for this upcoming week? Money and career, Capricorn, May 19th to the 25th, 2025. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? So we have, the four-leaf clover, beautiful. Lucky times. I was going to say Scorpio. Maybe some of you have Scorpio in your chart. Lucky time, four-leaf clover. This is making you happy. This is lucky, the success. And we have the fox. And the fox keeps coming up in all the readings. But here, the fox can be at the same time defending your personal interests, finding that idea, really figuring things out with innovative ideas, doing things a different way, finding very, being, ingenious? Ingenious? I don't know if that's a word. You'll have to tell me. Finding new ways to do things and in a very practical way. So like genius solutions and out of the box, really thinking out of the box. So are you thinking out of the box on this project, on this idea, on this business, on this school term, or getting that diploma, or finding finances for something? It's really ingenious. Now, this can also be someone else flattering you, trying to get things out of you, or trying to get your idea, or steal your idea, or have you on their team, but maybe for the wrong reasons, or just, or doesn't have to be for the wrong reasons. Maybe someone is trying to flatter you to bring you onto their team or to hire you in their company because of your genius idea or creativity. It feels, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're gaining success because this can be in IT, this can be in, in AI, IT, innovative projects. It feels innovative. It feels like you're pushing the boundaries. It feels like you're doing something or inventing something, or have that brilliant idea of a solution to push things forward. So whether people are coming to get you, like to headhunt you, or to take you from the job you're in because you're so good and, bring you over to their company or to their team or to their project, whatever it is, it feels like exciting. And are you the genius, Capricorn? Are you the one everyone's looking for? Are you the one that has those brilliant ideas in AI, IT? It feels like it's in that subject. Doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're extremely creative. Maybe you're the creative one in the bunch, or you're the one that found the answer, that found the solution. Maybe you're a researcher. Or maybe you're just really pragmatic and practical and you're the one that comes up with the great ideas and the solutions. That is possible as well. I'm hearing mechanical. Maybe you're a mechanic and you're brilliant in your mechanic and you're the one that can repair anything or come up with brilliant solutions to repair things. Something like that. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. So now let's keep going. Temperance. Okay, so take your time. Balance and patience. If you have a decision to make, take your time. If people are contacting you, take your time. Think it out. Don't bulldoze your way through. Don't make a decision too quickly. This is something you're celebrating. This is something that's exciting. You're celebrating with your family, but it's important to stabilize and take your time. Oh, this is a dream you wanted. So maybe they're contacting you, or maybe, you're really ready to step into a new role or work for that project or work for that company. This is your wish coming true. Maybe this is really what you were waiting for them to contact you. Wow, that's interesting. All right, let's continue and then we'll clarify. Whatever it is, if there's this big rush, because, maybe people are putting pressure on you to give an answer. Yeah, there we go. Joining a team, collaborating, working with the team, or building something, or being part of it. It feels important. It feels important. And it feels like you have the skills, you have the knowledge to, you're above. You're a step above everybody else. Congratulations, Capricorn. This really feels like exciting. People are buttering you up. All right, let's see. Now, we have King of Wands. I feel like that's you. Creative, bold, putting yourself out there. Courageous. You're not afraid to be different. You're not afraid to bring your ideas. You're not afraid of anything. But you are different. And different demands bravery and courage to put yourself out there and be that person. Let's keep going. Yes, ships are coming in. Here we go. This is something you've waited for. This is something you've been waiting for. 3 of Swords. What is going on? Why are you heartbroken? Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. This 3 of Swords, is it something that's popping up in your family? Is it something that, right? I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue. Let's see what other cards we have, and we'll clarify. But for me, you're joining a team. You're excited. This is something you've dreamed of, something you wished for. You do have to take your time in making a decision, right? Stay balanced. Stay focused. Don't push. Queen of Swords. Maybe you have to have conversations first. Maybe you have to clear things up first, but you're in your mental power. Your clarity above all, mental clarity above all, and intellectual power above all. You have the knowledge. You have the authority. When you have these conversations or meetings with these people, you have the authority, and you're not mincing words. You're very clear on where you stand and what you want and where you're going, whatever it is, when you are working with these people. It's a whole new ball game for you. You're starting fresh with the Page of Wands. It's ingenious. It's exciting. You're ready for this new adventure. It's very ambitious. It's something ambitious that you're part of. You have the Page of Wands and the King of Wands, boldly putting yourself out there on this exciting, ambitious job, project, business, whatever it is. Now, why do we have let's pull a few cards. Why do we have this Temperance here? Temperance is okay. It feels like this is the right team. This is the right move. But it feels like it's going to take its time. So, and it feels like this slow movement with the temperance, or understanding to take your time and keep balance, is for a purpose that, right, that you reach the right people, that it's organized in the right way, and you're able to work in the right way, in the right place, on the right subject, in the right time. That's what the temperance is all about. Taking your time to allow yourself to resonate with the right people and being in the right place. And therefore then protecting yourself in this new job, new professional environment. You're going to feel protected in the team. You're going to feel protected in that space, working with these people. This is stepping into your next career move and protecting your next career move. Okay, it feels like it's protected. All right, all this for temperance. Okay. Oh yeah, we have double the temperance. So you're moving into calmer waters. You have planned and prepared this. You've worked on this. This has been in the work for a while. And you're taking that leap of faith, breaking the mold. You are breaking the mold, Capricorn, which is interesting for you, Capricorn, because you're usually very set in your ways and pragmatic. You like things organized. You like things prepared. You know where you're going step by step. Everything's planned out, right? It's little room for a spare of the moment or impulse moves. And so here, well, it is pretty much planned out because this is what you wanted, right? So, but you're going to take your time, and it's going to be planned and set, and you're going to be in the right space. But it is pushing you, and maybe that's why you have the temperance. It's really pushing you to detach yourself from the other job, or the way you were doing it before, or that company you used to work with, or the type of people you used to work with, or obligations you had. And this is really stepping out of your comfort zone and stepping out of that fear of judgment. So this is allowing you to finally do what you want, finally be in the big league, finally detach yourself from those old ways, old obligations, and allowing yourself to set forward on this new adventure and grow. The Fool is detachment and stepping into something that's not completely clear yet you're very excited, you have faith, and you believe in yourself to take this step forward into the unknown. Listen, be there. It's about maybe taking the back seat and observing, understanding, and allowing people to speak, and being available for communication, and being available to listen to people or to receive information. I'm going to leave it right side up. The Hangman tells me that you've been stuck. Things are not going your way, or not going the way you wanted. You feel tied to the obligations. There we go. That's where we have the Fool. Tied to obligations, tied to judgment, people seeing you in a different way. And maybe you're very daring and genius and do things in a different way. Think outside of the box. And sometimes when you're like that, people tend to judge because you don't fit the mold. And when people don't fit the mold, people don't understand, they feel uncomfortable, and then they tend to judge, and then that's the way the circle goes. And if you're going through that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Here it feels like now you're reversing the energies. Finally, it's going to move forward. But yes, you've been attached to that. It has been that for a while. A little possessiveness to want to keep there for a while because that's what you know, and that's where you've always worked. And those are the people you know, and that's the subject you know. But there we go. There's that new energy, that offer, that financial offer, or the money coming in, the exciting moment. There's a sudden action there. See, we had the hangman, and suddenly the hangman is reversed, which finally it's unblocking the situation. But I feel like you had to reassess, you had to take a step back, you had to understand that maybe you didn't fit the mold anymore, and maybe it's not for you anymore, or maybe you don't like the subject, or maybe you don't feel like they pushed the envelope enough. And you want to work with the big guys. You want to work with the big team. You want to work with the innovative people, the people that are onto the exciting new innovation, electronics, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be AI, and it doesn't have to be IT. It can be completely something else. But you are ahead of the game. And therefore, you have to be hired by someone that's way ahead of the game in your knowledge, in your field. Very, very interesting. Very interesting, Capricorn. Comment down below. Let me know if you connect with this. Let me know if it makes sense to you. Share your journey. Share what you're going through, what's going through your mind, and how you're connecting to this new vibe. It is passionate. It is exciting. It is making me excited. I don't know why we have the Three of Swords, but probably maybe because you have to detach yourself from your family, or maybe this is requiring you to move or something like that. Let's see. Why do we have the Three of Swords? Maybe I'm just going to... No, why do we have the Three of Swords? I'm going to use these cards. Why do we have the Three of Swords for Capricorn? Your job, working really hard. So it's regarding your job and the way you're working, how you worked really hard. But why do we have the Three of Swords, though? A partner, your partner, can be a life partner or a friend, someone very close to you. Truths. Integrity, clarity, authority on your family. Authority regarding a partner, or regarding your partner, your life partner. Are they not agreeing with you? One more card on the Ten of Cups. You have your family. This is about the harmony in your family and the balance in your family. You have to have harsh truths. You have to have conversations. You have to clear the air. But you have authority in, maybe this is with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. Maybe they are your partner, or maybe this is the person they feel left out. They feel left out, or they feel you didn't communicate with them, or you haven't kept them in the loop. Or this is regarding finance. Well, now, Five of Pentacles is not finances. Five of Pentacles is feeling left out. And they felt left out. This person, your partner, your friend, that person, that can be a business partnership, it can be life partner, or that person around you. That it's family. It's family. And they felt left out. You didn't tell them what you were doing. It feels like, yeah, it feels like they're heartbroken because, but they're becoming suddenly aware. Like suddenly they're understanding. Suddenly things are going to be different. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you didn't tell them because it was confidential, or it wasn't time yet, but they're suddenly becoming aware of the situation, that you're no longer going to be in that tower. You're no longer going to be in that job. And it's almost like it's sudden for them. They didn't realize that was going to happen. All right. And they feel left out. Okay. So one more card here, please. Okay, but but no matter what, you have this new opportunity coming in, or new wave of information coming in, communication. You're remaining in control. No matter what the situation is, you are resourceful, you'll make it happen, you're in control. But I feel like let me just grab the Tower again. What is the Tower about? Why do we have the Tower here for Capricorn? Follow your path. You have the Star. Believe in yourself. Believe in this new, exciting. Yeah, look at that. Oh, double the Tower and you're going anyway. I love that. Oh, wow. Look at that. So you have double the Tower. Why do we have the Tower? Because we have the Tower, right? Why is there sudden awareness that everything's got to change and things are going to be different, and they weren't aware because maybe you didn't tell them, maybe it was confidential, or maybe you weren't ready, or maybe it wasn't done yet, whatever, because you do have the Hangman. You've been hanging for a while. Things were not moving the way you wanted. You felt stuck, but you reassessed where you stood in your career, and now you're making that choice. You don't want to be in that Tower anymore. This is a sun movement here. This is a real breakthrough that your family wasn't aware, or now you're breaking it to them, that you are moving forward following your heart. Wow. In this creative project. Now things are moving forward. You're going to be part of this new and innovative project, or part of this team in that company that's revolutionizing AI, or revolutionizing whatever subject you're working in, whatever knowledge you have. Comment down below. This is so exciting. Even though we have heartbreak with the family because they felt left out, it's still for you, your wish to be on this team and to be part of this. It's something very, I feel, passionate, where you are following your heart, like you have to be there. You have to do this. This is the opportunity of a lifetime that you've waited for your whole life, and this has to happen now. Follow your heart. But it is a sun shift, 2 times the Tower, 2 times the Tower. So maybe it's really coming suddenly and really shaking things up in your family. But it's liberating for you. It is so liberating for you, because this is tearing down old beliefs, old structures, old illusions, right? And making room for that new growth and new understanding. And it really forces you to confront deep truths, maybe with your family, maybe with yourself. And maybe you've been hiding all this under the rug for a while and not wanting to, address it or deal with it. But it's a moment, really, a real sudden shift in your career. And maybe that's why you had the Temperance twice as well, where you're taking your time. You didn't want to rush this. You weren't quite sure. You didn't have all the information yet. Or for you, it wasn't really going anywhere yet until, boom, here it happens. And then you have to confront your family like, okay, we're moving. Or this is going to be completely different. I'm not going to be working there anymore. I'm going to be completely in a different place. And we have to do this rapidly. But remember, you have the Temperance. So remember to remain balanced. Don't rush anything. Take your time if you have to make any sort of decisions, because this is big. It feels really big. And again, we don't have aces. So this is something you've been working on, something you've been in for a long time. This is probably your subject, your job, your knowledge. You've been working in this for a long time. Yet, you are not working with the top-notch teams on this subject. That's the way it feels. Very, very beautiful reading. Really beautiful reading. All right, so one more card on this star, or no? All right, just one more card. Yes, there we go. I'm going to leave it at that. Look at that. There's the offer, there's the opportunity, there's the money, there's the whatever it is, business opportunity, financial opportunity, and you're celebrating with friends. So even though you have to break it to your family, it is a beautiful, beautiful ascension for you. Wow. Absolutely amazing reading. And I'm going to leave this at that. I'm just going to pull one card, see if there's a message for the road for Capricorn, a weekly money and career, powerful, powerful reading, Capricorn. Let me know if you resonate. Let me know if this is for you. So powerful. I haven't had a reading like this in a long time, so... and, you know, some people put messages down below. Well, this is not positive. This is not helping me. You're not telling me anything. Everything is amazing. And why is it not amazing? I just read what I have. Okay, guys? I just read what I have. That's all. This is what I deliver. Just don't shoot the messenger. This is what I have. And life is not linear, and life is not all rosy all the time. And if you want rosy, there are plenty of tarot readers out there that do rosy glasses, and that maybe that's for you, right? But I just give you what I have. And that's it. And remember that these are money and careers, and it's not easy, and it's never easy. All right, here we go. One last message for the road for Capricorn. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, that is possible. You can join us every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time for a live tarot session. If you join membership, that gives you access to tarot readings as long as you're a member, and you can cancel anytime. All right, here we go. 3 of Wands again. It's coming in. Confident, bold, putting yourself out there. You are a little possessive, hanging on to the past a little bit. Yeah, but because it's been a lot of pressure on your shoulders, a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, but you're almost there. Look at that. You have the Fool. There you go. Detaching yourself, stepping into the new, empowering yourself, taking that leap of faith, and getting out of that fear of judgment, really getting out of that fear of judgment, empowering yourself to take it next level, opportunity of a lifetime, take that leap of faith. Here we go. Well, you're freaked out, but you're persevering. You're freaked out, but persevering. We're going to leave it at that. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for sharing your energies, sharing your journeys, your mindset, what you're going through. Gratitude to each and everyone being here, connecting to these readings and this channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to say that the magic word here is the opportunity of a lifetime. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the opportunity of a lifetime down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Don't forget to be subscribed. This is putting me in a really, really good mood. So thank you, Capricorn, for boosting my energies and bringing in positive energies at a fantastic reading. So thank you for that as well. Have a great week, Capricorns. Take care. Bye-bye.